Hello everybody, Letty here, and it's time for this week's update, and once again, it's going to be kind of a small one. I've just been trying to get this octopus to behave, and oh god, has it been a lot of trouble. But hey, here we go, we have a big old octopus. He has all of his tentacles now. The top 3 tentacles have 2 different patterns they can do. Getting everything lined up properly was all kinds of janky and messy and irritating, but it got to work. Hitboxes are still a little wonky, but they're getting there. I have it so that each tentacle should have... So, kind of testing it out. I was working on getting it so that each tentacle will, lightly track you. Basically, if you're in a certain position, the corresponding tentacle should move towards your position, and if you're not, then it'll just randomly pick a direction to go in. I can kind of demonstrate that with this top one here. This thing has been such a pain in my side for this last week. Well, just trying to get everything, lined up properly. There's way more, little bits and there's, way more sprites than I expected there to be. Getting some of the nodes for the muscles lined up was just kind of a pain. It's been weirdly difficult, and I just haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it this week, so unfortunately it's about what we're getting. But, yeah, it's, as you can see, you can kind of see it. If I'm in certain positions, the tentacles will sort of reach out towards me, just to kind of keep you from, staying in one place, or to keep you from, to kind of make it so they will kind of keep tracking you. The main body of the octopus is a solid object now, so it can't hurt you. You can, it will block your shots, and you can see him blinking up there every now and then. For the body of the octopus, I still have a lot to do in this silly thing too. This is the bulk of it, but, for example, in the original game, some of the octopus's muscles will, kind of twitch and pulse, just a nice little bit of, a flavor, basically, to kind of keep it looking interesting. So I want to try to do that. It isn't easy enough thing to do, but I have to go and grab all the images for that, which will be well, I'll show you what I've been doing with, getting all the images and stuff here in a moment. I do also want to have him shoot ink, so, if you stay down here and just fire away, it's going to, its mouth will kind of do a little wiggly motion, and then it'll show a blob of ink that's just going to, track your position when it's created. Nothing super fancy, but again, just kind of ran out of time getting it to that point. So, this is as far as I was able to getting anything. At least the tentacles are moving smoothly, finally. And I am going to kind of tweak the timing on them a little bit. They're maybe a little slow right now. I still need to tweak some of that stuff. And I still need to get the Koopa Kid in here. That will be the boss proper. Ross? Bob Ross? Bross? I don't know. I mean no speaky good. But I wanted to get the tentacles taken care of first, because I need to kind of see how much room I'd have to actually work with for the boss. And at this point, I'm debating. What I was thinking of is possibly having the Koopa Kid, the boss, in a little submarine, and it would, fade out, kind of like it was going to the background, and, maybe show up here, and then maybe show up here, and then maybe, another one up in this nook here. So I may have it, kind of jumping around the screen. You have to follow around, try to take it out. Oops, got too close there. But, yeah, and then while dodging around the octopus's tentacles. That's still kind of what I'm leaning towards. Because the other option I was thinking of is maybe have, weak points on the octopus's tentacles, so, as it stretches out, maybe one of these nodes would start flashing, and if you did enough damage to it, you could take out the octopus's tentacles that way. But I'm not sure. I do kind of still want to keep the Koopa Kids in there, just kind of a weird self-imposed challenge, or because it's based on Mario 3. So I'm still kind of debating exactly how to make that happen. But yeah, that's the main thing I've gotten done. I haven't worked on any bug fixes. I haven't worked on any new characters or weapons or level design stuff. It has just been yeah, it's just been this. And before you think like, oh, well, you know, that's not a whole lot. I mean, here's the, let's see if I can blow this up a little bit, or is that gonna, yeah, sorta. I need to sit down and learn how to use OBS properly someday. But, yeah, here we go. You can see these are all screen caps that I've grabbed from through Aspite. You can see that I've, you know, made mock-ups of the octopus with its limbs totally wrapped up, totally extended. Here's the ink blot that I'm in the middle of working on getting ready. I just ran out of time. Even have like a rip of the sprites that would load into memory, but they're all garbled, so I was piecing some of them together just to try to figure out what I was looking at and make sure I got the right stuff. I am still going to upload this as a surprise resource at some point. But yeah, all these screen captures, like measuring out the tentacles here to make sure I got everything lined up properly, because that was just a massive part of this. So it's coming along, and I'm hoping to have it done, the octopus done next week. Like, the hard part's done, getting the tentacles to move the way I want them to. The shooting thing, the ink blot thing would just be, I have to make, an object probably for his whole face, to make, like, his snout wiggle, and it closes his eye, and gets, like, one of those little angry vein things that do in anime all the time. So, do that, have it show up blobs of ink that just travels through your player's current position. I have to get some little muscle twitchies, but that's just, I have like some videos of me playing the game to kind of gather footage, so I just need to go through those and either see what the muscle twitches look like and either recreate them or see if I can grab those specific frames. I'm not sure yet, I'll play with it. And I gotta do something for the Koopa Kid. I probably gonna put in like a submarine or something, like make a little custom sprite for her, but I need to work on that. So that's kind of one of my big projects for this next week. And then, yeah, from there I just gotta finish the last few screens of level 3, because I haven't even done that yet. And we'll go from there. But yeah. So I don't have like more exciting stuff to show off. It's just, sometimes this is what happens when you're working on a project. You're just kind of stuck working on minutia or trying to get something to behave itself and work properly. So, yeah. I do appreciate those of you who are watching. Sorry it hasn't been like a super exciting lately. It's just, life's been getting kind of messy and complicated lately. And I just haven't had a whole lot of free time to work on stuff. And, you know, I am getting kind of burned out on this project, but I really just want to at least finish this level, and then maybe I'll take a break and move on to something else. I haven't really decided yet. I've got a few other ideas I want to go work on, but we'll see when we get that far. But, yeah, I'm just kind of padding for time at this point, I guess. I don't know. I like talking to you folks, even if you're not out there talking back that much. But, as always, thank you for checking out my video and following along with me, and here's hoping next week I will have a full-blown octopus boss ready to go, and maybe even a little bit more. Feedback is always appreciated and welcomed, and I do hope you have a great rest of your week. Take care.